Here to talk a little UNC football post-bye week is my guy, Adam Smith of Inside Carolina, with his pop star mic on. I mean, this is a look for you. You going on tour soon?
I mean, that's what we're going for. Mr. International. Oh, wait, somebody already has that. Oh, yeah, it's Pitbull or somebody. I can't do that one.
You can compete with him, though. I feel like if anybody can do it, it's you, Adam. Well, obviously, we're talking a little UNC football, and through the first 3 weeks of the season, Drake Maye is undoubtedly the star of that show. What has impressed you the most about his first 3 weeks as UNC starter?
Oh, my goodness. How long do we have? Just the readiness and production right out of the gate. He's a freshman. He of course was in the program last season and was behind Sam Howell, and but I mean, these are the first games that he has started as a college football player. So just his ability, his poise, his leadership.
He's tied for third in the nation in passing touchdowns right now. When you look at that stat alone, and he's done it without Antoine Green for 3 games, without Josh Downs for 2 of those games, potentially those 2 could be back for the Notre Dame game. Is there almost the belief that this offense could go to another level?
I mean, you make a great point. That's a great point. He doesn't have his 2 best playmakers at wide receiver, and he's been able to do this. And if you're talking about where he is nationally, through 3 games, he's far and away leading the ACC in yards, in passing yards and passing touchdowns. But it's going to be interesting to see how they integrate these guys back in, because around the program there's optimism that Antoine Green will be able to play this week against Notre Dame. He hasn't played the game yet. He was hurt early in the preseason, an upper body injury that required surgery. He had surgery in early August. Josh Downs, who is an All-American receiver, hasn't played the last 2 games. Oh, by the way, here comes Kobe Paceout, a freshman that had 1 career catch before they played Appalachian State, and now he's become Drake Maye's favorite target. Tight ends are super involved.
Yeah, the offense is setting the tone for North Carolina right now, no doubt. The defense may be holding them back just a smidge. How much better can we realistically expect this defense to be after the bye week, or can we expect them to be any better after the bye week?
You would hope so. They were able to get it together. There was some arguing down at Georgia State after Georgia State took the lead. They were able to sort of get it together. Gene Chizik talks about focusing in chaos. They were able to do that. Power Echols pulled them together. Cedric Gray put them together, the 2 inside linebackers. And they were able to finish the game, Carolina's defense, with 4 straight stops, which allowed them to win the game. So, yeah, you would think that the Notre Dame game here coming next weekend, it will be interesting to see what they do and what they haven't done. The secondary has been a problem. They've given up some passes and some passing yards, and you would think they would be better back there, and maybe better getting a pass rush too, maybe.
Taking a look at that Notre Dame game, I mean, a month ago, this was a game that you looked at, had it circled on your calendar. I mean, you were so excited as a North Carolina fan to go up against the Fighting Irish. They enter 1-2 on the season, lost to Marshall. I mean, how different does this game look now that we are a month into the season and we know that the Fighting Irish are not the Fighting Irish they have been for the last couple of seasons?
I mean, I guess this is why we love sports, because you just never know what in the world is going to happen every time you play a game. Like you say, if you looked at UNC's schedule, which I have right here, you looked at the first 3 games, you said, oh, you know what, these first 3 games will allow the Tar Heels to sort of settle in. They're going to have a new starter at quarterback. Don't know who's going to be yet, Drake Maye or Jacoby Criswell. And then Notre Dame comes calling in the 4th week, and you're thinking Notre Dame would be a top 10 team. You're thinking it would be a statement game to sort of see where the team and maybe the program is at in the post-Sam Howell era. And you have the Fighting Irish limping. I don't know. Just watching them against Cal, it was a very sort of straight-ahead offense with the power running. They have the All-American tight end, Michael Mayer. I think he only caught 2 passes, just because it seems like they've watered down that offense a little bit with the backup quarterback in there.
Tar Heels right now 3-0 on the season. Duke is 3-0 on the season. NC State is 3-0 on the season. Wake Forest is 3-0 on the season. At the risk of pitting one of these fan bases against you, I have to ask you before we let you go, I mean, which of these 4 teams is going to be the team to suffer a loss first?
You know, I had a feeling you might ask a question about this. Yeah, right. I mean, it's the unbeaten on Tobacco Road. We need to come up with some sort of shirts or something. There's got to be some marketing ploy right now where we could just really capitalize, strike while the iron's hot. I do not think that the North Carolina State Wolfpack will take a loss next weekend against, I believe they play UConn.
I do not think that,
I think they should feel fine about that one. Not the greatest at predictions. I have a feeling UNC may be able to beat Notre Dame. Could be totally wrong about that. I'm going to say that Wake Forest will be the first Big Four team to lose in football. And, I mean, it's kind of I'm kind of taking the easy way out here because they're playing Clemson next weekend. And I believe it's a 13-game losing streak that Wake has against Clemson in football. I mean, obviously, Clemson has been national championship good for years under Dabo Swinney. Interestingly enough, Jordan, the last time that Wake was able to beat Clemson in football, the year was 2008, quite a while ago. One of us, between you and I, covered that game.
It was not me.
It was a Thursday night game. I covered it with one of my best friends in the world, Stephen Schramm. Shout out Stephen Schramm. And Thursday night game, Wake beat them like 12-7. It was not in any way a work of art. And then Clemson fired Tommy Bowden and hired a wide receivers coach named Dabo Swinney.
Adam Smith with the history lesson and the UNC insight. We appreciate it. Follow him. Read his stuff on Insane Carolina. He's great. Thank you, Adam, for your time.
You're very welcome.
Quick look at the opening lines for Week 4 per Circa Sports. That Notre Dame UNC game is a pick'em, too close for the guys in Vegas to call. NC State is a 40-point favorite over UConn. Duke is an 8-point underdog to Kansas, and Clemson is only a 7-point favorite over Wake Forest. As Adam mentioned, the Tigers have not lost a game to Wake Forest since 2008.